Hi, I'm Doug Coate, running backs coach at the University of St. Francis. I'm in my 28th year of coaching, and I love NAI football. Kind of like we started this summer stating that it may be a tailback by committee or running backs by committee, and Frank's done well, and Wolfe III has done well. Elijah Flowers got a late start. He missed quite a few 2 days. He's just getting back in the action right now. Also traveling with us and have played would be Derek Atwood, a redshirt sophomore, and Richard Gunn, a redshirt sophomore also. So everybody brings something a little bit different to the table, and as long as our players understand their role and accept their role, and you can continue to be good team players, we should be pretty solid back there.
CC here now, CC.
This is Frank Wolfe III, junior running back for the University of St. Francis.
More than Frank Wolfe on the carry.
Over midsummer conditioning, I ran a 4.26. This is the fastest I've ever ran, and you know what I'm saying, I didn't expect to run that fast. It was just, I think it's really been God-given to me, honestly, and I just, you know what I'm saying, I work on it. So it's not like I just so happen to come out here and just run fast. You know, I do, you know what I'm saying, I do things to get faster, stretch, you know, eat right, and you know what I'm saying, work on my flexibility, and that has a lot to do with my speed. And you know what I'm saying, I like when I get in open field, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's nobody that's going to be able to catch me, and that's what I like to bring to the team as a speed guy.
Frank Wolfe, the ball for you.
To be honest, I do the easy part. You know what I'm saying, that's just running. The linemen have the hard part, which is blocking and picking up the blitzes and everything else. They just hand me the ball, and I'm just able to just run. But I mean, it's a little different than it has been in the past. You know, I feel like, you know, we have more of an all-around team, and I think, you know what I'm saying, not being able to just focus on one person, I think it makes it easier for me to run because, you know what I'm saying, I have a whole team around me instead of just focusing on just being one person. So I like, you know what I'm saying, I like how we're vibing right now.
What we've been lucky to do is matriculate the ball down the field a little bit, and then we've been bringing in some bigger backs in our goal line situation. Wolfe III's had a lot of carries back there, Taylor Veek. In the backfield, those two guys were averaging about 220 pounds. All of our running backs, their number one goal every week is what I can do to help this team win. And so far they're buying into that. And we may break that tendency sometime, but right now that's the way it's looking.
As long as we're winning games, I'm happy with my role in the offense. Offense is playing really well. Defense is playing even better than everyone expected. And that's really how we're getting along right now, because we're all just vibing as a team. You know what I'm saying? As offense, defense vibes, we cheered each other on, and it's just really fun right now.
You know, I always tell stories of guys that I had a kid by the name of Corey Jackway, kind of famous around here, but he never missed a practice. You know, he rarely missed a rep. Well, every now and then we had to take him out, take a rep out because his face mask fell off. That's the only way he missed it. So we set the goals pretty high as far as the work standards. And like I said, so far these guys are they're being challenged, and they're accepting the challenges and really happy with their production.
We've had a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, doubting us, and we've had a lot of articles about us talking about how we're not going to be, you know what I'm saying, this, we're not going to be that, and then stay tuned for more of what we have to offer now. St. Francis Cougars is back, about to play a hard-nosed smash football, so it should be pretty fun.